What track is this?
This Aeroplane.
How's it look, mate? Look at that up there. There's a
You know
couple.
what they call it, Aeroplane?
Why?
Should have send it like a 747 jet up there.
Looks like we might have to. There's some deep ruts up there.
Mate, you're okay.
Deep in the Victorian hills and home to well-known four-wheel drive tracks such as Cockpit, Aeroplane and Rocky Trail is Toolangi State Forest. Huge ruts, miles of mud and steep, rocky climbs, this place has it all. Keep watching as we navigate our way through this incredible area. Proudly supported by Opus Campers, Ultimate 9, Tread, Superior Engineering, GME, and in part by we're literally about 100 metres off the main highway through this area. You can hear cars zooming past where we are now. Toolangi State Forest, and we're straight onto Rocky Track, which goes up the side of the mountain there behind me, as the name suggests. There's a whole lot of rocks the whole way. So we're out here in the GQs, got my GQ, Birdo's GQ, both twin locked 35s, superior suspension, all the good stuff on them. Neither of us have done Toolangi before, but we're here to spend the next couple of days taking on some of the fun tracks that we can find.
What are we doing here, Tyler?
Yeah, damn mate.
What are you going to?
10 in the front, 12 in the back.
You reckon you're going to be able to keep up with me?
Probably not, but I'll give it a crack. Chuck her in low range and start crawling up till we get to the fun stuff on this track, I suppose.
Sounds good to me. Looks like it's going to be fun, this one.
This one's for you, Timmy. This is the real Rocky Track, mate. We're here, we're doing it, we're into it. How was that? Good drive by Dad?
No.
Just terrible. That's me up all the main bit. There's another little obstacle just in front of my car, but this definitely seems to be all the main stuff here, but that was good fun. Good drive up there.
We'll just take this nice and steady. Got both lockers turned on. Tyres are down at 10 psi. If you had a less capable car, you'd be in for a bit of a pickle on that, I think. But, you know, 35's twin locked, bit of flex.
Said it before and I'll say it again. These GQ patrols are so fun to drive on the tracks and super capable.
Rockety, bippity, boppity, mate.
No real shock, mate. You were bouncing around a bit.
Yeah, mate. You have to throw these things in the bin.
Yeah. That's Rocky Track done.
That's it.
That was a 10-minute job.
It's a track.
I think so. Yeah.
Are you in the right spot?
I think so. So that's Rocky Track done. That's as far as our plan got. So we'll hit the top and check some maps.
So yeah, bloody awesome track. It just only took us 10 to 15 minutes when we were thinking it might take a couple of hours and fill up our afternoon. So we grabbed our maps to work out where we could head to next.
Next track we've come to out here that I've heard of before is Cockpit, a very famous track out Toolangi. It used to be much worse and then they bulldozed it maybe 12 months ago. Has already started going downhill again. It's getting quite rutty and slippery. It rained a heap yesterday, but the surface already seems to have dried up a little bit, but I don't know, it could be still pretty slippery. Bickies there.
So we're at the bottom of Cockpit, big clay track. I'm going to show Tyler how to do it.
Mate, you've slicked her up now. I think I had first vehicle advantage there. I got into it first go, but now it's...
Do you want to pull me?
What do you have to say about that, mate? Outdrove you.
Yeah, drove me, mate. Congratulations.
It's the first for everything.
Well, as normally expected on a nice clay track, first person goes easy. You
Yeah.
only just made it.
Mate, so those new Goodyears, can't stop them.
Yeah.
Can't stop them. Yeah, ready, mate? Little pull up the hill.
Yeah, mate, I'm ready.
Birdo's up, we'll hit the next bit.
Just like Rocky Track, Cockpit is only a very short one. With it conquered, I reckon we had time to squeeze in one more track for the day. Aeroplane.
What track is this?
It's Aeroplane.
How's it look, mate? Look at that up there. There's a
You know
couple.
what they call it, Aeroplane?
Why?
Should have send it like a 747 jet up there.
Looks like we might have to. There's some deep ruts up there.
Mate, look at the bank.
You want any panels left or?
Oh, mate, I'll see how you go.
see what I do. And
And then I'll probably drive slow and then I won't make it.
this one will be slippery.
Oh yeah, it's full of water.
Whoa! Just bumped in there. And more ruts.
What do you reckon, Kai?
I reckon that you'll get stuck again because you won't be using your lockers.
I'll put them on, but I reckon I'll get stuck again. Nothing but mud and clay here. Look at it. It's no good.
what you said you were going to do, go slow and get stuck.
I seen you hit the thing and there was a couple of bumps. I didn't want to hit it too fast. So.
Yeah. You want to go blowing no GCVs.
I'm sick of breaking it.
I don't have much grip up there. I sort of just keep getting somewhere and I'm just stopping, but I can't. Like, there's no diff mark, so I don't know what it is.
Once they get a couple of goes on them and they get that wet across them, that's when they get slippery.
There's no grip on here anymore.
I've been trying to go just like gentle.
This is how much grip.
Nah, what do you want to do? Winch or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Like, there's no grip in here anymore.
Yeah, we could just, if we winch you a car length, then you can probably drive the rest.
Best bit about a winch rope, mate?
Abseil back down.
Yeah, mate.
So what's that? 2 winches for you, and how many did I have? Oh, no, that's right, I didn't use it.
How many winches did you do the other day that I didn't do?
Mate, well, look, we're coming back to even. We'll get someone in the comments, go back, watch all the Victoria trip. We want a winch count.
Count costs too if you want.
No.
I winched once and cost you winch 4 times.
That was 2023, mate. This is 2024.
It was out with a winch to get up that section of track and then see if he had any more luck on the next bit. The track was getting very slippery though.
I remember my first time four-wheel driving. You want a winch?
Yeah, another little one.
Another little one, mate. That's three for the day.
Mate, not much you can do about it.
Nah.
I reckon you go back down
Yeah.
and come back up.
Yeah,
See what happens.
Mate, I can't. We've got this thing in the way.
Once you get me out, it'll be a physical challenge.
It'll be dark by the time we get you out of
There
here.
you.
Couple of inches, he's up. I'll go check in front of my car because I'm pretty sure there was just more of that. Next bit, I'll let Berto go first on this one. It's not as bad though, I don't think. Alright, my go. Berto says because he went second. I went second. Barely even a track there. No, I don't know what you're talking about, this going second then.
You want to go back to the bottom or what?
I can't get down there, it's too far.
It's too far?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have enough fuel in this thing.
No. I'd say no go, but up to you. I'll have a second go. So Berto was able to back out and get around. Cough that.
What did I tell you on the way down there?
Mate, what happened?
You'll probably drive it.
What happened? What happened?
Mate, what did that thing rev to?
that was probably nearly 5.
You know they only meant to rev to 4.
It's gone now.
You know you put rods out the front.
I don't know. It was.
They go past it.
Yeah.
Then like factory they don't.
Yeah.
Because you got a 12 mil.
Yeah. It's It was probably 4.6 maybe. I had a brief look like down around there somewhere.
Because it sounded like it was singing, mate.
I had to get up there.
Just made it out of it.
I had to get up. I needed full noise.
That big rev. Because I didn't rev it that high. And then these new tyres, mate.
Just.
What do you reckon about it?
Look, it was a good moment. It was a good moment.
Even after I slipped it, I liked it. Because you were slipping the whole way, like even once you're out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
He was getting it.
He was loving it.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that you would. Proper.
As long as the rod doesn't fall out in the next 10 minutes, we'll be good.
No, it'll happen when it happens.
We're off Aeroplane track, all done. We're gonna camp here. I think it's about 6:30 now, so we'll get a fire going, warm up. It's actually pretty cool tonight. We're camping on the top of Mount Klondike, if that's how you pronounce it. It's about 900 meters or so, so you're pretty high up.
Not much fun on it.
Yeah.
You want to try this modern day technology?
Yeah. We need a new flint.
Mate, we're not cavemen anymore, are we? We just use a lighter.
Cavemen didn't have a flint still.
I did. Good night's sleep in the Darcy, and you'll be able to have a think about out driving me tomorrow.
I don't know, if we keep finding these muddy clay tracks, don't think I have a choice, but chance. But if we find some more rock track, I'll outdrive you every time.
Smoke me.
Every time.
It's so cold up here tonight, there's steam coming out of my mouth, can you see that? But like the sun's still up. It's middle of summer. It's bloody freezing. This weather literally makes no sense. I got like boots, long pants, shirt, flannel, jumper, raincoat, and we're still standing around shivering. So in the middle of summer, it's been warm every other night, the trip, like not too bad. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, it's turned to like bloody snowing up here in a minute probably. So I reckon we won't be too far off hopping into bed under the blankets, and then we'll come up with a plan in the morning. Next day, I didn't film anything at camp this morning. We woke up and it was raining, like up in the clouds, freezing cold, raining. I didn't put my awning up last night because it was too windy, and I had my swag flap open, so swag is like soaked with water. Just packed up, got out of there, came down off the mountain, had breakfast on Little Creek, and then we shot around to Red's East track, I believe this one's called, or walking track. Recommended this one in the area. The ground is soaking now though, so may make today more fun. It's just like very rocky and steep, a few holes and ruts, but hopefully there's like enough rock to be grip. This will be both lockers in just to give me all the traction, second gear lows just so I can maintain a little bit of momentum and cruise on up it. Also, when I say second gear low, like just keep in mind I have reductions. Like with non-reductions you'd be first gear low, but my first gear low is like car's nearly going home. Hold that momentum, nice steady throttle, bit of a rock here. Clip on the seat belt so I don't lose her. I forget to do this, but I've been starting to remember more and more.
bit bumpy though. Rock steps in there. This Superior 5 link just sort of eats all that sort of stuff up.
I pretty much say this hill is an easier version of that Rockies track we did yesterday. It's just longer. It's just a long, steep, scrabbly hill climb to the top. Feeling pretty confident the track was all going well so far, but up around the next corner the difficulty level was about to dramatically increase. Well, the track got harder. So we've come up around the corner and it's gotten much steeper and slipperier.
I think it's a winch.
Alright, we're on the winch. Once you've dug like holes under the rocks into the clay, like you're going nowhere. It's so slippery, man.
Can't take you anywhere, mate.
Mate, that's so slippery now. Like we might be winching to the top of the hill. I don't honestly know if we'll get going now. That's just slippery.
It's only getting steeper.
Only getting steeper, only getting slipperier.
Hey mate,
Mate, what do you reckon?
what do you reckon? I reckon you see that rain coming down? I think that's just ruined our chance of getting up here.
Look, I'm sitting here looking at about 400 metres of steeper, bigger boulders,
Yeah.
slick clay under it.
Let's give them a look, eh?
Look, I think this is a dry track. We can do it, but we'll be here for probably, I don't think, because once I start winching here, I don't think I'll get going again. It's too steep now.
Too
So we're going to have like a 200-300 metre winch. So I think we'll probably have more fun somewhere else.
It's probably smarter to turn around and not break our cars.
Yeah, look, we got a 12-hour drive home tomorrow.
I don't have 2 spare seats if you end up on your lid.
Alright, well, let's find a way to turn around.
Yeah, it's going to be a big back down for a fair while. So now we've got to back down everything, we just come back up.
So when you're reversing down steep stuff, you don't really want to clutch it and lose your engine braking if you can. Sort of want to just foot off clutch in reverse and then add some braking too.
All my weight's on this side.
It's a bad spot for a turnaround. Yeah. Look at that, we're turned around, we'll get out of this place, come back when it's dry. That's just a long day of winching up there.
Did you say me on the winch?
Down off Red's East, we've come back a few minutes and this is Red's West, I think, or Lindell's. It's like the next hill climb over up the mountain. I've walked it, it looks more drivable when it's wet, so we'll have a crack at this one and see if we can get up the top there. Alright, first bit done, nice little climb there that you can actually drive. Next section, come up around the corner here and then we've got ourselves a bit of a slippery rock wall. Low tyre pressures and lockers are definitely the key for this, because without those two things you just spin up the ground. So Sam from Live and 4x4 gave me the directions to this place here, and they call this track Toolangi's Gunshot, and you can see why. It's just like it's vertical drops, pick your line, and then vertical back up out the other side. I'll try a different line. I gave that line a pretty hard send. That was second gear full noise. I don't really want to go third. It was close, but not quite. We'll try another option out of here though, because there's plenty of them, so let's have a bit of a play around. Berto's up now, he's going to follow that same line I did. This seems to be like the entrance to the track, and I think we've got a fair hill climb up out of the valley here.
So I'm just about to go up Toolangi's Gunshot, so that's this big cutout. It's well over the roof of the car deep, just an eroded track, so we'll give that a go.
Muddy ruts, your favourite.
I love it.
We'll come up off that Toolangi Gunshot track and then we'll drop straight back down the other side. I'm pretty sure Sam said this one was called Devil's Staircase if we're on the right track. So yeah, we'll come down a steep hill. We're in muddy ruts down the bottom now, and I reckon it's going to be a steep climb up out the other side. It's good fun out here though. These tracks are well worn in, well used. I reckon this would be what they call Devil's Staircase.
Why do you reckon they call it that?
I don't know. Why? Well, there's a few options. Which one are we doing? We've sussed out the lines. There's 3 options. We picked the right hand one because we think it's sort of the most challenging and steppy. Tricky line. Didn't feel nice. It was off camber there at the top. Both got up the bottom section of the climb without too many issues, only the top part to go.
You're on your diff.
I kept getting caught up on the rear diff, so I decided to back right down and reset my line. There you go, I got it. I just need to back right out and see the obstacle and drive it. I sort of ended up in the middle of it with no idea where I was or what was going on. Staircase done.
Done, mate.
What do you reckon? Go find a lunch spot.
We're up the top of that hill climb now, having a little bit of lunch here, and I think we're gonna call that the end of Toolangi. We've sort of done all the tracks that we know about out here. What was the name of that mud one?
Not so much help.
Not so much help. Apparently it's not too far from here, but that's just nothing but bog holes, so we weren't really that keen on bog holes for hours. But yeah, I think we've done most of the other tracks. We'll call that Toolangi conquered, kinda. We need to come back and do Reds East. What's your thoughts on Toolangi, mate? You recommend it?
If you like mud, come see it.
Mud and ruts.
Mud and clay. The clay's fun, but like it gets old. Look how dirty it is.
The cars are a mess. There's a few good rocky hill climbs though.
A few good rocky hill climbs, not much good camping.
Look, you're not really selling it as a place to come.
I wouldn't come here. You want me to sell it?
Look, I thought it was actually pretty fun. Like some pretty fun tracks out here. I had a good time. But yeah, I'll probably come back one day.
I did have a good time, like Forbia.
What's your thoughts, Kyle, on Toolangi? Yep, nice. 10 out of 10, he loves it. Alright, that's it. Bye.